Is a serious stare always a bad sign, or is there more behind those eyes than you think? You're walking down the street when someone locks eyes with you and doesn't look away. Their face is blank. No smile. No words. Just a steady stare. What does it mean? In this video, we'll reveal what a long, intense look really says about someone's feelings. What's behind our urge to stare? Let's peel back the layers. Staring is one of those behaviors that feels instinctive, and it kind of is. At its core, staring is tied to our survival instinct. Early humans had to be hyper-aware of their surroundings to spot threats or opportunities. That intense gaze? It helped them assess danger, find food, or read someone's intentions. Fast forward to today, and while we're not dodging saber-toothed tigers, our brains still use staring as a way to gather information quickly. But it's not just about survival. Staring also grabs attention. Think about it. When someone locks eyes with you for a few seconds too long, you feel it. That's because our brains are wired to notice when we're being watched. It's a signal that something important might be happening. Whether it's curiosity, attraction, confusion, or even judgment, staring is a powerful social tool. Then there's the role of social signals. In some cases, staring can be a form of communication. A lingering look might say, "I'm interested," while a hard glare could mean, "Back off." But here's where it gets tricky. Cultural differences play a huge role. For example, in many Western cultures, eye contact is seen as confident and respectful. In contrast, some Asian cultures view prolonged eye contact as rude or confrontational, especially with elders or authority figures. So, while staring might seem simple, it's actually a complex mix of biology, psychology, and culture. Next time you catch someone staring, or find yourself doing it, there's probably more going on than meets the eye. With the basics covered, it's time to analyze what a long, intense stare could be saying. Sometimes a stare isn't just a stare, it's a message. A serious stare can carry a lot of weight, depending on the context and the person behind it. It might feel intense, even uncomfortable, because it's often loaded with meaning. Let's lay the foundation by diving into the nature of threat itself. A hard, unblinking stare can signal dominance or a challenge. Think of animals locking eyes before a fight. It's a way of saying, "I'm not backing down." Humans aren't so different. In confrontational situations, a serious stare can be a silent form of intimidation, meant to assert control or provoke a reaction. But not all serious stares are hostile. Sometimes they're driven by interest, whether it's attraction or curiosity. Someone might stare because they're captivated by your presence or trying to figure you out. It's the kind of look that lingers a little too long, not out of aggression, but fascination. And yes, sometimes it's flirting, other times it's intimidation. So how do you tell the difference? Body language is key. A soft gaze paired with a smile? Probably interest. A stiff posture and furrowed brow? That's more likely a challenge. Then there's social pressure. People in positions of authority, teachers, bosses, even parents, often use serious stares to enforce control or signal expectations. It's a nonverbal way of saying, "I'm watching and I expect something from you." That intense look might feel unsettling, but it's often a message waiting to be understood. Is it a power move, a spark of interest, or a silent demand? The eyes might not speak, but they sure do say a lot. If you ever feel the weight of someone's eyes on you, here's how to stay grounded. Getting stared at, especially when it feels intense, can be unsettling. But the key is to stay calm and confident. Reacting with panic or aggression can escalate things unnecessarily. Instead, take a breath and hold your ground. Confidence doesn't mean staring back like you're in a showdown. It means being aware, composed, and in control of your own response. Next, tune into the room. A stare carries weight. It's loaded with emotion, intent, and circumstance, so watch for body language and the overall vibe. Is the person smiling or frowning? Are they leaning in or keeping their distance? Are you in a casual setting, like a cafe, or somewhere more formal, like a meeting? These clues help you figure out whether the stare is friendly, curious, or confrontational. And here's the most important part: trust your instincts. If the stare feels off, too intense, invasive, or threatening, it's okay to break eye contact. You don't owe anyone your gaze. Look away, shift your position, or even speak up if necessary. A simple "Can I help you?" can diffuse tension or clarify intentions. Ultimately, how you respond depends on the vibe. Sometimes a stare is harmless, even flattering. Other times, it crosses a line. Your job isn't to decode every glance perfectly, it's to protect your peace and respond in a way that feels right for you. Have you ever caught someone staring at you like that? What was your reaction? Was it awkward, funny, intense, or just plain weird? Drop your story in the comments.